Hey folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. Today, Wednesday, June 2nd, 2010. Well, the markets are up across the board, although they are off the highs of the day, coming back in just a little bit. The key trend lines and technical analysis is telling the tale today of the tape. As you can see, the markets again breaking through a little bit of an orange trend line right here, and this one extending from a couple days ago, the high in the afternoon, through yesterday's afternoon's high, and then connecting through today's pivot point right here. Eventually, you consolidated under that, broke out, and then look at the consolidation. Notice how you're not breaking back below that orange trend line. And again, a lot of resistance support levels in this area. The market, again, very light in volume. Today, believe it or not, could be one of the lighter days we've seen in the last month of trading. 131 million traded on the SPY today, and that is very, very light. It shouldn't be surprising to anyone that's followed our videos that lighter volume yields the upside in this market. And again, the spiders are up about $120, while the Dow is up 98 points. Nasdaq is up 29, and S&P is up about 13. Basically 1% to 1.25% across the board. Now, what's driving this market today? That's the big question. You can see a little extra selling coming in. We're retesting this orange trend line. The big key today, folks, is the drilling companies, the oil companies, commodity companies, anything in the commodity index. You are seeing that have a huge run today. Take a look at some of these stocks, and these stocks were highlighted, added to the Pro Trader watch list yesterday on the bullish side. APC up $1.58, beautiful in spirit of bull flag pattern, by the way, intraday here on the afternoon session or the early afternoon session. You can see right here pushing up and then consolidating above two key moving averages. That's a beautiful pattern there. Could yield more upside later today or tomorrow. But again, this was added to the Pro Trader watch list, which is part of the research center. Another stock that was added to the Pro Trader watch list and had a huge move today, Halliburton. Added yesterday into the close. Today, look at the move today, up $2.30. Basically, 10% move on this stock today. Again, nailed in the Pro Trader watch list as a bullish call yesterday late afternoon. Now, that's just a couple of them. We had another big play today. This was given out as a swing trade in the research center, and the symbol of this one was ATPG, ATP Oil and Gas. It was called out at a buy at $8.50. And again, the alerts went out. The hot charts and alerts had this one on it for all of you guys that are members to buy at $8.50. Today, it was meant as a swing trade, but the gains came so quickly and the profits came so quickly that we took profits at $9.20. 70-cent gain, folks, in a matter of 2 hours. And again, just a $5,000 investment in ATPG netted you over $400 profit just in 2 hours of this. And again, the research center costs $49.99 a month. So in one day, you basically do about 500% return just on that $49.99 entry or fee to get into the research center. And that's just alone on that play, not including the hot charts and alerts, other posts, and the Pro Trader watch list. And obviously the nightly videos, the technical tactics, hidden gems, you name it, all of them are included for that one price. Now, let's go back to the charts and see exactly what's going on here. Obviously, stocks are rallying off the drillers and the commodity stocks. You can take a look at U.S. Steel here. U.S. Steel up about $1. AK Steel up about 60 cents. So all these stocks are having good moves today. And again, that's what's carrying this market up. Obviously, the leaders of the day, what's carrying the Dow higher? It's ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil, again, is off the highs, but you can still see from a closing price down here yesterday, it's doing very, very well, up about 50 cents. Chevron as well. CVX having a nice day, up about 43 cents. Technology, financials are all rallying. Apple is slightly negative on the day, which is kind of interesting. Apple, again, supposed to be, or one of the stronger stocks this morning at the open, has rolled over here and is now actually at a little bit of support down here, and this is a good level of support to watch. But if it breaks through this, folks, you could be on tap for a move down to this trend line. This will be your next level of major support on Apple Computer at approximately 259 on the charts. 259 to 258 area would be your next target should you break this first orange trend line that I just put in on the charts. Now, of all the drillers that were rallying, and I'm just going to skip around here a little bit, one is not RIG, RIG, Transocean. Bonds, their corporate kind of debt structure, not doing that well today. That's bringing the price of the stock down, but it is on my radar as a possible swing should it get to the right price. I will continue to look very, very closely to see exactly where this is in regards to a possible swing trade opportunity. All right. Now, a couple other things here, folks. Let me just touch base on one or two other things. So again, folks, you can see RIG there as a possible trade. I'm going to keep a close eye on that. It's getting hammered today. Really, again, one of the only drillers to be on the downside. Let's see what else we have here. Taking a look across the board, Apple Computer, as I mentioned, was a little bit on the lower side, but mixed on the day. Google's having a solid day. Let's punch up Google. Even though it's rolling over now, you still have a good gain of about $5 on Google. Now let's go back to the technicals of the charts here. First of all, you have to watch this trend line here. We've just closed below it, but you haven't in the money stocks confirmation signal. There's no confirmation signal or methodology signal below it yet, so that does not mean you've broken it to the downside until you confirm to the downside. So let's keep a close eye on that and see how that progresses. If you fall back down, your first support is going to be at 108.35. Then you're looking at a level of 108.20, and then ultimately down to this blue line here, 107.90 to 95. If you take that out, look for this pivot closing gap fill at 107.50 on the day. All right, that'll be the next level to watch on the downside. On the upside, if you rally back up, you have to get through all these moving averages, including this pink trend line at 108.85 to 108.95 and 109. If you get through that, you're going to be looking for the highs of the day right here at 109.25. If you get through that, look for the high pivot from yesterday, as you can see right up here at around 109.75. Those are your levels to watch intraday. Again, projections looking at this market, you have to say that the market overall is having a good day only because commodities are having a good day. Should commodities start to fail, then you start to watch and see whether or not this market rolls all the way back down. Taking a look at the dollar, folks, I want to show you this. The markets continue to trade with the dollar. Notice how the dollar has risen here over the last hour of trading. What has the markets done? The markets have reversed and started to sell off. Notice the downward movement right here. That's telling you again the market is trading the opposite of the dollar or exactly with the euro. FXE is the euro ETF. Notice that the euro has fallen down. What do we know about the markets over the last hour? They've come back in off their highs. Before that, the FXE, the euro, was at the highs of the day. And again, so was the market just an hour ago or so. So just keep that in mind, folks. Very important to recognize that this market is still trading purely and simply with the with the currencies, and again, opposite the dollar and with the euro. Take care, folks. Join the Research Center and make some money. It's there to be had in the Research Center. It's just for you, for the taking. Talk to you soon.